So good evening, everybody. Just thought I'd have a little play here, a bit amusing, and actually talk a bit about my day and just. Hi, everybody. Not sure if you're getting this. Hi, Andrea. Just having a little play round here with some of these filters, and I just didn't know what happened if I pushed that button. So I pushed that button and now I can... Oh, Grandma, what big eyes you've got. Hope everybody's had a good day, a fun day, enjoying life and hopefully living life to the full. Hi, Eddie. Hi, Andrea there. As I say, just playing around. I didn't know what happened when I pushed that button and got the filters, and I don't know now how to stop the filters. So that's an interesting one. Hi, Sandra. I just don't... Anybody know how I stop the filters? Hi, Brad. Yes, I know. But how do you know what happens unless you push the button? And I pushed the button and now I don't know how to get rid of them. Maybe somebody will be able to advise me in a minute. Otherwise, you're just going to have the filters playing for the whole live stream. Let's see. I don't know if I don't know how I do this. Let's see if that... does anything? No, that just enhances the filters. Oh no, I really don't know how to get out of this. Whoopsie doopsie. You know, thank you. I'm glad I look amazing. I feel amazing, and I just like having fun. When I come on live stream, the idea is to educate, inspire, and entertain. But entertaining it is tonight because I saw this happening on somebody else's. I'm glad. There we are. My mission is accomplished. I'm glad you're enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it even more because I don't know how to stop it. But I saw this happening on somebody else's live stream today, and I thought, I wonder how they do that. And of course, it had a little button there. I pushed it. Now I can't see a way to unpush it or to get rid of it. Hi, Pretty. We're having a... I need somebody's help. I came on here. Anybody know how to... Well, perhaps you just like all these lovely filters and things coming up. But what I did... I'm glad you're joining me here, Pretty. I pushed a button and up came these filters, and now I don't know actually how to get rid of them. So, oh, wait a minute. I can see the filters coming up, but I just don't know how to stop them. Hi, Karen. Yes, so I can see. So perhaps I'll just carry on with the filters flashing because I don't know how to stop them. So, let's just be a little bit amusing. So I need to just look at what I had as my header then. I can't even remember what I'm supposed to be talking about tonight. Oh, I know. How did I do it? I pushed a button. And look, Grandma's got great big... Okay, we'll leave them on then. Hi, Juliet. Everybody coming in there. Right, okay. Now, oh, here we are. Right, okay. Today, I got one more Mother's Day card. So I've had two Mother's Day cards now. Look, one from my daughter and one from from my Toby. Yesterday, I was talking about Mother's Day. And these are my... Oh, I don't know if it... will it put filters on them? Oh, no, I don't think it can pick the heads out there. But yesterday I was talking about Mother's Day and showing off my brood. This is Toby. His card arrived today. Tasha's card arrived on Saturday. Tristan's been on the phone to me lots. I don't mind whether I get cards or not. I have a very good relationship with my children. But I was telling some stories about them. And then last night, Tristan came into the broadcast, so I didn't get to tell some of the stories I wanted to tell. So I was going to tell one or two little stories. This young lady here, well, she's going to be 40 next week. She's having a 40th birthday. She's the middle one. This is Toby. He's the oldest one. He's 42. She's going to be 40, and Tristan is 36. And thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Whoops! Now you can't see the picture of my children because it's gone too dark. Not to worry. There we are, out in the light again. And so, Natasha has 4 children. They are the grandchildren, that I talk about a lot. She has 4 children. Now, when she was a little girl, and I think she was about 18 months old. She has, she's got 4 very lively, very active children, I can tell you. So I get exhausted when I go and look after them, and she and her husband go away, but I love it. But when I can remember a time when she was 18 months old, I every time I sat down to have a rest, she would climb. She would find anything to climb. She'd climb the washing machine, anything. Every time I sat down there, I had to jump up again because she would climb. So that's one of the little memories from her. Oh, a memory from Tristan, because what happened yesterday, I was showing a book. Hang on, let me just whiz over here. Whoa. Sorry, folks, I'm back. Yesterday, when it was Mother's Day, I was showing this lovely book that Toby gave me, and it's Dear Mum, and it's from you to me, and it's a journal of a lifetime, and I have to fill it in with all sorts of things, of all sorts of stories and memories. So I've had it for some time, and I got it out yesterday because it was Mother's Day, and I really think I need to fill it in. So I was reminiscing on some of the little things that might go in that book. But one of the little memories of Tristan, my parents ran a school in London, a small private school. So all my children went to my parents' school. And when Tristan went to school, he was 3 or 4. And when I dropped him off at school, before I was allowed to leave him, there was a chicken wire fence around the playground, and I had to kiss him through the chicken wire fence, and he would tell me how many times to kiss through this hole and how many times to kiss through that hole and how many, and I had to go through all this procedure. It was a different amount of whole numbers every time, but those were like a couple of the little stories. I'm just trying to think those were the little stories that I was going to tell last night, and I got interrupted because Tristan came in the broadcast, and then we didn't get round to doing everything I wanted to chat about. But never mind. So there we are. That's my brood, and I will be seeing at least these two shortly over the Easter break. We've got some family time. I'm hoping that Tristan might pop in. He's the one who has a habit of surprising me at all sorts of things. And last night I spoke about how he came from Australia and surprised me when I thought he was in Australia. And I was going to my daughter's one of the children's christenings. He actually turned up at the door of the car when I thought I was talking to him in Australia. So, they get up to all sorts of fun things and surprises and all sorts of things. So that's going to be, I just always have stories about my children. This is my why. All right. This and my grandchildren, except I can't show you the grandchildren because we don't put them up on screen. So these are my why. These are my grandchildren. So anyway, let's go to today and what I've been up to today. I hope you've all had a busy and active day. Let's just refresh my screen so I can see the comments. I'm glad you're laughing. I really am. As I say, I have no idea how to take this filter off. So until the broadcast ends, we're stuck with it. But if it's made people laugh, that's laughter is the. Whoa! Sorry, folks. Hey, hang on. Whoopsie. Oh dear. I'm still here, folks. I'm still here. The camera fell down. Sorry about that. That was even worse. What have I done to you? No, I've got the camera plugged into an extension lead, and the extension lead fell off the table, taking the camera with it. So if you wondered where I went, I was here. You were falling on the floor. Sorry, folks. So anyway, did you know it was Commonwealth Day today? Hi, Gary. Commonwealth Day. So I'd seen that Ryde Town Council were having a raising of the Commonwealth flag today down at Eastern Gardens. I'm glad it's like a comedy show. I didn't know this is what was going to happen tonight, but I get told off by some people because I lark about on screen. And do you know what? Does it matter? I got told off by somebody the other day because I wasn't posh enough, you know, like the BBC. But then I did say to him, do you know, I'm a 67-year-old granny who likes to have fun, and I wasn't planning on getting a job with the BBC anytime soon. So there you are. And this, of course, it might be a comedy show, and then perhaps I was, but I think they meant I wasn't suited and booted and posh enough to present a broadcast for the BBC. But then that's not what I'm trying to do. And that's not my tribe. I got lovely people here who come in and laugh with me and laugh at me. I don't care if I make you laugh. It's great. Anyway, I'll make you laugh again, because I was heading off to Commonwealth Day, which was down on the seafront, and down here in Ryde where I live, and they were raising the Commonwealth flag at 10, but I think the thing started at 20 to 10. Hi, all those lovely people coming in. Look. I don't want to change. I don't intend to change anytime soon. Life's too short. Life is about having fun and living it in the fast lane. And, you know, I'm a bit like Peter Pan, well, the original Peter Pan-esque. I never grew up, and I don't see why I ever should, even though there's people out there who tell me. Anyway, we'll get this story out about Commonwealth Day in a minute. So I thought, right, I had to go. I was doing some collecting. I was going to do some charity collecting today in Newport, but I wanted to live stream, because you might know I'm Livestreamlyn. I go on live stream every day, every night here at 10 o'clock, but I live stream in the day various things. I live stream. I live on the Isle of Wight, so I live stream things about the Isle of Wight, or anything else that happens to come my way that I think is worth live streaming and sharing. Thank you, Karen. And so this morning I decided to go the wrong way first, and go down into Ryde Town and then back the other way. Oh, Live, Love, Laugh. I've got a book with that written on. Sometimes I put my notes in my Live, Love, Laugh book. I don't see it here, but I did. Oh, yes, look, here it is. Look, Live, Love, Laugh. There you go. So anyway, right, this Commonwealth story. So I decided that I would go down to the seafront, record the live stream the Commonwealth Day, the raising of the flag, and then nip, because that was a good one that I would put on my Isle of Wight.live Facebook page, and then I would go back the other way, because fortunately it's all near the bus station, so I could get on the bus and go back the other way to go and do my charity collections in Newport. So of course I go to get the bus at the bottom of the road, and I miss the bus, and the number 37 from the bottom of my road is 1 hour. And there was no good point in waiting for the next one, because I would totally miss the whole thing. But I decided I really wanted to go. And so I could walk between 5 and 10 minutes and catch a different bus. So I did that, and I got down in time to see the live stream. And what I'll do is I'll give you a link to the page, because if you want to see what I was live streaming earlier, here we go. And I want people to follow this page, because I'm a bit of a tourist board for the Isle of Wight. Hang on, wait. Oh, I haven't got my live stream up here. Wait a minute, just refreshing the page. Sorry, folks. Right, there we go. So this, oops, let's drop the link in. This is my Isle of Wight page, and please take a look at it, because I want lots more of you people to come to the Isle of Wight. And if you do come, we will meet up, we will have coffee, and we will have a laugh and a joke, and if you want to. You might not want to, but I promise you a laugh if you come to the Isle of Wight. You know, it's all about having lots of fun, and we want more people. Our tourist numbers are down. Now I'm doing my best to help more tourists come to the Isle of Wight, you know. I don't think they're put off by me doing mad things. I hope they're not. I hope that's not why our tourist numbers are down. Well, you know, I mean, it's where do you live, Andrea? Where are you? And do you know where the Isle of Wight is? Because not everybody does know. We are a little diamond-shaped island. Look, there we are. We're like that, a diamond-shaped island, just off the bottom of the south coast of the UK. That's right. It is a magical island. Karen's been here. She was here recently, and it's a wonderful place. It's 26 miles across and 14 miles the other way. So it's not a huge island, but we do have 140,000 people living here, and around 140,000 people, and we are the centre of tourism. Oh, Warrington, yeah, okay. I wasn't sure, no, because I couldn't remember where everybody was coming in from. I know Karen's in the Midlands. Karen's in Bromsgrove. I know where some of you are from, and sometimes I have international people looking in as well. So I have to always remember who's watching and try and remember where they're coming in from. And what was nice when I live streamed the carnival, the Ride Carnival, we had people coming in from across the world, which was really lovely. Hi, Becky. We're just having a bit of a fun time here with some filters that I now don't know how to switch off. So anyway, we're just going to leave them carrying on. So any of you, if you can, like my Facebook page. I've just put the link in there for the isleofwight.live Facebook page. So if you can, like that and share it. I do all sorts of live streaming on there. Christmas time we had a Santa Dash with lots of Santas running along Ryde Seafront, so I live streamed that. There was a penguin plunge, I live streamed that. Some of these are charity events, some of them are just fun events. I live streamed the carnivals, I live stream all sorts of things. And then I find that people come in and say, oh, thank you, Lynn, for standing out in the rain, live streaming the carnival. I was sitting on my sofa in my PJs. But you know, that to me, if I can provide a service like that, just, you know, that helps other people to enjoy what's out there to enjoy on the island, then I'm happy. It pleases me. And I was saying the other day that when we were watching, when the Santa Dash was on, it was Christmas, and it was bitterly cold. It was just before Christmas, bitterly cold. And Mo, who's a friend of mine, I don't know if she's in the broadcast. I can see she's online, but I don't know if she's in the broadcast. She was photographing. Sorry, I told this story the other day, but I'll tell it because not everybody was there. She was photographing, and I was live streaming. And somebody, a Facebook friend of mine, another Lynn, came into the broadcast and said, "You're doing a great job, Lynn. We love watching. We are watching you." But she didn't mean she was just watching the live stream. She meant she was watching actually across. I don't think she could actually necessarily see me. But when I asked her where she was, and this was just a Facebook friend at that point, she was actually in the Ryde Castle Hotel, which was right opposite where I was live streaming, and Mo was taking the photographs. And so the lovely lady that she was, she said, when you finished, come over to the Ryde Castle. So we went over there, and she and her husband bought us hot drinks and made sure that we were warm. And, you know, it was sort of a thank you because they enjoy what we do. I mean, we do it because we love it, and we want to do it as provide a service. And, you know, it's not something I'm paid for. I just go out and do it because I want our island to, you know, be noticed out there. And it is appreciated. So on Saturday night, I went over to my brother's church. They had a craft evening, and one of the ladies there, and I don't know if I even know her name, she said, "I've been watching your live streams. Thank you so much." So again, that was, I think she'd been watching. Was it the carnival ones? I can't remember which ones she watched, but it was just so nice to know. So I'm glad that my live stream is bringing some joy and some entertainment, and you know, even a more serious nature sometime, like this morning, it was the raising of the Commonwealth flag, but you know, all the good things that go on that need to be shared with the world. And one of the things that I am amazed at is how few people are using live stream, because it's wonderful for raising awareness for events, for people's businesses, for just all sorts of things, entertainment. You know, even this sort of entertainment with the filters makes people laugh. And so I really want to get more people live streaming. It's very easy. I think lots of people are a bit afraid of it, and I understand that, because once upon a time I never would have done anything mad like this, but you know, I've changed over the years, and so I teach people to feel the fear and do it anyway. What's the worst that could happen? You know, go on live and push that button. And I think I ought to do a live stream challenge, maybe to get some of you actually having a go and joining me on the live stream, you know, and coming in and doing some live streaming, because it's just great. And what it does is actually build you know, build that the relationships build much quicker. I get all sorts of random people now saying hello Lynn, and I don't even know who they are until they say I've been watching your live stream. So they know me and I don't necessarily know them, but when I meet them out, then we make friends, you know, and the friendships are growing, which is great. And so anybody who wants to expand their friends, their business people, the people who come to any of their events, live stream is the answer. So I am now known as #Livestreamlyn, and just a bit of that mad, wacky granny. So I enjoy it. Yeah, we should. I need to think about how I do it, and when I would have to set certain challenges for people, so I've got to give it a little bit of thought, Karen. So I will do it, but I think we need to get many more people on. Hi Parita. So anyway, as I say, mad wacky things going on here. So yes, so I did I on that link that I put in, the isleofwight.live, you will see this morning I did the live stream of the raising of the Commonwealth flag. I'm sorry, there was the microphone. I didn't have the best microphone on, and there was a wind noise, you know, in the microphone, but it wasn't too bad, you know. So I mean, after all, I'm not the BBC, so you know, you know, I'm not the BBC. That's fine. So do have a look at that one and share it so people can see what goes on our beautiful island. Then, of course, I left there and I went to get the bus, and I was really lucky because there was a number 9 ready to go straight to Newport as I approached the bus station. You know, sometimes the universe really delivers for me when I'm rushing around from one place to the other without a car. And I got there, just the bus was ready to go straight away, and so I headed to Newport to do my charity collecting. And I was over there, and all of a sudden, where I was doing my collecting, there was a bit of a commotion going on, and I thought, oh, what's this going on here? And then it turned out that there was a girl having her head shaved for charity, for the Mind charity. And of course, Mind deals with mental health. I was collecting for the autism one of the autism charities, the Autism Directory, which of course is also part of the mental health charities. And so I actually thought, well, I better stop here and go and see what she's doing. And I live streamed this. I did ask her first. I said, was it okay? And I live streamed this lovely lady who was having her head shaved for charity. And now she is she's joined me on Facebook. We're friends now, so I could share the video. And the hairdresser who was doing her hair, she's now on my Facebook friends as well. So for those of you who don't know, I mean, some of you will know, I run a network group anyway, and networking is what I do. Hi, Peter. And so I help people grow their business audience and raise their visibility. Now, they don't always have to do it with mad filters and things. That you can be more serious if you need to be. But I do help businesses raise their visibility through my network group called White Buzz. So if anybody's out there and wants to know more about that, please let me know. Tomorrow night, I think I'm going to do a live stream about minding my own business, which I might talk about my different businesses tomorrow night, because I do have more than one, and I don't think I ever really let people know what I do. So it would be nice to do that. So I will do that tomorrow, because being a clown is not that's not really what I do for a job. That's what I do for fun and entertainment. Yeah, so raising visibility is what I do. So I, as I say, I helped to then raise the visibility of what that girl was doing for charity, and of course loads of people there then started putting in her charity bucket. I was actually collecting for charity, but I sort of had to hold back a bit then, because obviously this was a special one-off, so it didn't matter. I managed to make a huge crash too, because I'd got my I take a flask of coffee with me, and it's a metal flask, fortunately, because I dropped it on the floor and it made a huge crash, and I think it frightened people, wondered what was going on. But anyway, so I did that, and then when I'd finished there, I came back into into Ryde, and popped into Yelfs, where I met up with my friend who takes the charity bucket and empties the bucket and sorts that out. And we had a cup of tea and a chat, and then somebody else I know came in. So the first friend went, and I was chatting to the other one. So I was there for hours, but I'm single. There's nobody at home to worry about. So I love what I do. If I bump into people and, I can chat and whatever, it's great. And of course, networking is what I do all the time, whether it's for connecting businesses or whether it's just connecting people with other people. They do call me the connection queen. I don't think I've got a crown in any of these. I'll have to find a filter that's got a crown. But I do have my crowns I pop on from time to time. So anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of positivity, because I do like to read out of all my positive books. This is one that Tristan gave me. I think it was Tristan gave me some time ago. The Complete Pocket Positives. I'm not sure that I've got a pocket this size. Actually, it's quite a big book, but I love this. I love them all these inspirational books. And this one, the first chapter is called the Power of Enthusiasm. And so I thought I'd read out of this because, I do get quite enthusiastic about things. And I thought, let me read out of this chapter today. It says, you can do anything if you have enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is the yeast that makes your hopes rise to the stars. Enthusiasm is the spark in your eye, the swing in your gait, the grip of your hand, the irresistible surge of your will and energy to execute your ideas. Enthusiasm is at the bottom of all progress. So that was a nice one. And then another, that one was by Henry Ford, American car manufacturer. And this one is, if you are not getting as much from life as you want to, then examine the state of your enthusiasm. And that was Norman Vincent Peale, an American writer and minister. And another, whoops, let's see, have I got them right? Yes, because I got little markers in. Look, I've put little markers to find them. It says here, I could not at any age be content to take my place in a corner by the fireside and simply look on. Life was meant to be lived. Curiosity must be kept alive. The fatal thing is rejection. One must never, for whatever reason, turn his back on life. And I don't intend to. I'm living it in the fast lane. I love it. I mean, as many of you will know, life throws curveballs at me all the time. I've had some pretty horrible curveballs in the last couple of weeks. I'm dealing with them. Not every day. I mean, I had a dip today. I don't mind telling you. I had a dip this afternoon, and actually I gave up being in, doing the collection, and just decided that I needed to chill out and take time and just take time for me, which is what I did. And now I've bounced back. And having a lovely audience like you always makes me bounce back, because it's lovely when you all come in and you send those hearts and those thumbs up and those nice comments. It's great. And if I make you laugh, it's even better. So those are the ones that I'm going to read out of the Complete Pocket Positives. And then I bought... oh, I've got an itchy nose. Excuse me, folks. Oh, there we go. I've got one of the ones that I bought the other day when I was down in Ryde. I'll wait till the black screen's gone because I don't know if you can see it. Every cloud has a silver lining. And this one, I've got some things marked here. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness, and that's an Oprah Winfrey quote. And then what have we got here? Life is a shipwreck, but we must not forget to sing in the lifeboats, and that was by Voltaire. So hang on. Oh dear, they're sticking together, these sticky bits. No, they're not. Life isn't, now this is a favourite one, and you probably all know this one, you've probably heard it before, but I do a lot of dancing in the rain. I do a lot of waiting at bus stops in the rain too. But this one is, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning to dance in the rain. And as I say, I do get caught in the rain a lot. I have some of those pack up plastic mats that I put on. I don't care what I look like, you know, it's like a big plastic bag that goes over me, but if it keeps me dry, then I can keep going and I don't get miserable and cold. So, you know, I do dance in the rain, I walk in the rain, I you know, whatever. Here we are, here's another one. If you don't think every day is a good day, just try missing one. And that's Cavett Robert, whoever that is. Now, I'm not going to read any more, but I'm going to the back of the book, because in the back of the book, it's telling me about another book that I need to go and buy, which I probably will, because I love reading all of these and sharing them with you. And this one is called, the other book that they're advertising, oh, you can't see because it's gone black again. It says, Now Panic and Freak Out. So I looked here to see what it was about, and it's a bit of blurb about the next book that I'm probably going to buy. Now, Panic and Freak Out. We experience moments absolutely free from worry. These brief respites are called panic. And that's a quote from Cullen Hightower. And then there's a heading called Bad Advice for Good People. Keep calm and carry on. All is very well, but life just isn't that simple. Let's own up and face facts. We're getting older, the politicians are not getting any wiser, and the world's going to hell in a handbasket. It's time to panic. Here's a book packed with quotations proving that keeping calm is simply not an option. So there we are. That sounds like a fun one to have. And a lot of these little ones are published by www.summersdale.com. And I am loving these. Oh, I don't know where their rest are. I bought the Little Book of Resilience the other day, which is a good one to be dipping into. And so let's just have a look at what else I was going to talk about. Like today, I've been live streaming, collecting for charity and enjoying life. I have indeed. And then I'm going to briefly tell you about one of my businesses. Hi, David. David, if you've just joined the broadcast, I switched some filters on and I don't know how to switch them off. So we're having fun with all these fun filters. So, you know, if anybody knows how to switch them off partway through a broadcast, do let me know. But otherwise, we'll just carry on. So I do want to tell you, I mean, tomorrow I'll talk more about my businesses. You know, tomorrow's talk will be called Minding My Own Business, I think. But I'm just going to briefly tell you about them. Back in October, I joined a business called We All Send Cards. Now, if any of you are familiar with Moonpig, it's similar to that. It's print-on-demand cards, and it's great because you can put all sorts of pictures and things in them. You can design your own cards now, but actually there's over 3,000 designs already there. Now, I did a few cards. Let's wait for the black screen. Every time I want to go and show you something, it's the black screen. So there's a little pair of ducks there. I've got a few samples here that I did. I'm glad you love it, David. I'm making people laugh. Laughter's the best medicine. And what I did, I chose this card, and inside I made a greeting here, and it says, "To a wonderful couple, wishing you well on your journey together." And then this was just a sample I did. "Congratulations on your engagement. Much love from Lynn." It's just to show you, there was a little couple there, and I thought, that would make a nice engagement card. So I made it into an engagement card. And I could have put something on the inside here. I didn't on that particular one. Let's see if I can find a card where I did. Oh, here we are. I think this one's got something. No, that one hasn't. Whoops, wrong again. Whoops. Let's have a look. Oh dear, the props are not working for me. Aha, here we are. This was the first one I ever did, and I sent my daughter and her family a Halloween card. I don't normally send Halloween cards, but because I was new in the business just at this time, I thought I need to send a card. And so I wanted to see what the quality of the cards were like. And of course, I chose a purple card because purple's been one of my colours. And then inside, I put a picture of me with one of my funny little hats on and my broomstick, because it was Halloween and I was just being witchy poo. And one of my granddaughters had great fun with this. I bought this in Poundland, this little broomstick, and I bought that in Poundland. Poundland's amazing for keeping you lot entertained. I had some some funny head boppers on the other day, and some glasses that also came from Poundland. Anyway, this my granddaughter was zooming around the room on this broomstick, and we took a picture, and it looked, the way the angle did it, it looked like she was actually flying on the broomstick. She was just running around the room, but it was an amazing angle. And then I put some greetings, some writing in there. I'm going to so I would love you to go to my website and have a look. Actually, I'm going to give you the link for the Facebook page, and I would love you to at some stage look at that page. Let me find the page, let me find the link, because, you know, I just would love more people having a look at what's going on over there. Let's get the copy. Right, here we go. Let's put the link in, if I can get back to the right page. So this is that's the Facebook page for my card business, and let me give you the link. Sorry. Oops. Hang it. Oops, spelt it wrong. Whoopsie. I'll be with you. I should have had this link already, but I didn't. It was in constant. And I would love you all to at some stage go and have a look at that. If you need to send a card, you know, and you've forgotten to go out and you don't want to go out in the rain and post it, just go on that website, find a card. You can personalize it. You can have it sent straight to the person anywhere in the world that you want it sent to. And then we've got some wonderful designers. But also, if you're a designer and you want to design for that business, then let me know, because I have introduced artists to that. In fact, this beautiful card of a squirrel, this was Mo, who sometimes comes into the broadcast. She's a hobby photographer, and I saw her photographs and said, would she like them on cards? And so hence, you know, here we are. She's now got her cards, her photographs on cards, and she's got a whole market of people, whole load of marketeers in We All Send Cards now promoting her cards, and she didn't have to pay a penny to do that, because, you know, it's a great system. But I will go more into that tomorrow when I'm doing my minding my own business. I hope you've enjoyed this fun thing. If I ever get out of finding how to switch the filters off, I'll tell you. I hope they don't, you know, hopefully when I switch off they'll go off, but, you know, otherwise we might be stuck with them for life. Who knows? But I do hope you've enjoyed it. Do let me know any other things. Hi, Anne-Marie. Any other things that you'd like me to chat about? You know, I'm looking for new subjects. I'm looking for other people to interview. So if there's any of you out there, or any of you just like to hop in and say hello and split the broadcast with me. I don't know what would happen if we split the broadcast while the filters are on. I don't know whether that would put a filter on both of us. We might have to try that. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to end the broadcast there. I've got to do various bits and pieces before I wind down. I've got to put up an event. Somebody needs a Facebook event. I thought I don't know how to do them off, David. I don't know. I just put them on, but I didn't know what to do to turn them off. There was a button to push, but there doesn't seem to be a button to take them away. So, you know, we're stuck with it. So that's what happens when you know, push buttons. But I don't care. It's made people laugh. It's enjoyed people. It's enjoyed people. That's not very good English, is it? People have enjoyed it is what I meant to say. So tomorrow I am off to the tourism conference for the Isle of Wight. So I will be reporting back on that. I might be live streaming during the day if I think it's something appropriate and if the signal's okay. I'm delighted to know. I'm so glad, Andrea. That's lovely. And you've made my day by saying nice things like that. I'm glad to see that tomorrow they have got a hashtag for the tourism conference, because last year they didn't have a hashtag and they didn't seem to know what the hashtag was all about either. But they have got a hashtag for tomorrow, so I will be hashtagging, tweeting and live streaming. And then I'll see you. Anybody who wants to join me tomorrow night at 10, providing I haven't got too exhausted and fallen asleep, then I'd love to see you back on another broadcast, and if not tomorrow night, then another night. But I love you all. I thank you so much for coming in and sticking with me through all these fun filters. And actually, I did notice on there that you can actually change the theme of the filter, so maybe I'll have some other filters another day and all sorts of different things. So anyway, love you lots, and thank you for joining me. If you've had fun, share the broadcast so more people can have fun. And oh, by the way, I do download these and then upload them to YouTube. Perhaps I should give you my YouTube channel as well. Well, you can find it easily. It's Lynn Blackledge is my YouTube channel for all these broadcasts, and then I do have the Isle of Wight.live for those ones. So I will put links in next time. So or in a minute. I can put them in when I finish the broadcast. So thanks all. Love you lots. You can't see me waving because it's gone all dark again. Bye for now. Whoops. Bye.